Another lovely day begins for ghosts and ghouls with greenish skin. So close your eyes and you will find that you've arrived in Frightenstein. Perhaps the Count will find a way to make his monster work today. For if he solves this monster mania, he can return to Transylvania. So welcome where the sun won't shine, to the castle of Count Frightenstein.
This time, you little devils, I use reverse psychology. Don't glow. They listen to me. Why do you not cooperate? Why does nothing cooperate in the castle? Isn't that cute? Tanglefoot is trying to sneak by. Igor! You never fool a count. Where were you? You are late again.
I'm sorry, Master, but I was outside trying to drown a fish in the moat.
Trying to drown it. Oh, we've no time to discuss that now. For now.
What about my raincoat, Master? You promised me a new raincoat. 800 years old.
You interrupt the Count. Now it is time to raise the flag and sing our national anthem. Get rid of the coat and do what you're told. Quickly now. For I am ready to make the pledge.
Yes, Master.
Count it off yourself this time, incapable one.
All right, Master. Gori, gori, Transylvania, where werewolves and bats will always maim, ja. The murky moor will likely claim, ja, as you go stumbling.
Okay. I pledge by the sign of the three-toed sloth to do my best, to do my duty, to always obey the laws of the werewolf pack, and to never rust until Brucey lives once again and takes his rightful place in the annals of distinguished monsters, and I can once again go back to that most glorious of all places,
Transylvania, as we go stumbling.
Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me.
Beautiful.
I know it's beautiful. I did it, didn't I? Didn't I?
You did.
I did.
You did.
Now, explain yourself.
Yes, Master.
What possible satisfaction can you get by drowning a fish in the moat, eh?
Master, I learned that the fish could stay underwater longer than I could.
How unfortunate.
You know, if it wasn't for the sloth, Igor would have a pet by now.
Clyde is just the sort to do things out of order, 'cause nothing can convince him that it isn't any shorter. When hunting out in Africa, he thinks it loads of fun to wait until the rhinos charge before he gets his gun. When I go hunting with him, I say, Bwana, can't you see, your silly backward habits could be the death of me.
Booga booga, which means it's Sadie Zoo time. Hello, hello, hello. And how are you this very nice day? That's right, Bwana Clyde Batty at your service. Always willing to lend a helping hand. Hold on. Here we go. That's right, very nice too. And now, I think I should give you one of the calls of a very, very special... excuse me, please. Hello, Bwana Clyde Batty at your service. This is Zany Zoo here. Yes, sir. What would you like, sir? You would like to hear the call of the snap, crackle, pop bird. Well, it's quite difficult, sir, but I certainly shall endeavour to do my utmost to make you happy. No, not at all, sir. All right, thank you for calling. I'll do my best. Right, bye-bye. Oh, this is a most difficult one to do, but I'm going to do my best to do it. Now, let's see how it goes now. The snap, crackle, pop bird. Well, how was that? Did you like that? Well, at least someone did. Yeah. All right. Take it easy. My goodness gracious sakes alive, eh? All right, now I think it's time that we should get to our film for today, because I think you're just going to love everything you see. And something very, very special today. You wait and see just what it is. Come on over now to the projector. And we make sure all our reels are all straight and ready to go. Very nice, too. All right, plugs in place. All right, film all messed up as usual. All right, switch on, and let's see what we're going to see. Oh, my goodness, you know what that is, don't you? I'll bet you do, sure. Well, that's a polar bear. That's right. Now, they're found in Arctic Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and Arctic Russia. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now, they're one of the largest of all the bears. The males have been known to reach 7 to 8 feet long, and they could reach 9 feet of height right at the shoulder there. Isn't that fantastic? Oh, my goodness, they're big. Look at the large paws. That's very good for swimming and such, you see, and for walking on the icy snow, because these fellas have a big fat layer of fat under their skin. So that protects them, you see, from all the cold Arctic weather. Oh, look at the size of him. My goodness gracious. Oh, my God. Oh. Now, the coat is white with a yellowish tinge. Look at that. What a handsome-looking brute he is, eh? My goodness. Now, they're essentially nomadic, and they wander for miles in search of food, you see. Oh, boy, goodness. Oh, where you off to? Give us a kiss. Here, give us a nice kiss now. You know, they can get up to 900 pounds, or even half a ton. Oh, my dear word. 1,000 pounds of bear. That's quite a bit, isn't it? Look, he just has a mere stump of a tail. That's all. My goodness, isn't that nice, eh? Oh, I think that was so good. Did you like that film? Did you like it? Oh, that's marvellous. I'm so happy. Yes. Well, I had so much fun taking that with my camera. All right, so as we always say here at Zany Zoo, ooga booga. Which means, in this case, always remember to pack your tools away, or else the squirrels may eat your living room rug. Stands to reason now, doesn't it? Right. All right, mates, off we go. Let's get some more pictures. There we go. We'll look at my camera all set up. Oh.
H0use of Fr will return whenever it wants to, or sooner.
I am the Wolfman. So what? I'm here.
Just one more, please. There. Librarians have lots to learn about the human race. They'd much prefer to read about than see a human face. To me, that's something that I find is really quite absurd, for I find that a picture is worth 20,000 words.
Welcome to the library. And I am the librarian. And I have a terrifying tale to tell you today. Hello, Polly. Hello. Well, at least you had the good manners to say hello back. And now for our story today. It is called Cap O'Rushes. Once upon a time, there was a very rich gentleman, and he had 3 daughters. He thought he'd like to see how fond they were of him. So he said to each, "How much do you love me, my dear?" Each one said, "Why, as I love my life." The second said, "Why, better nor all the world." And the third said, "Why, I love you as fresh meat loves salt." Very strange. Then he was angry at the third and said, "You do not love me at all, and in my house you stay no more." So he drove her out and shut the door in her face. She went away and gathered a lot of rushes and made them into a kind of cloak with a hood to cover her from head to foot, to hide her fine clothes. Then she went on till she came to a great house where she was hired to wash the pots and scrape the saucepans. And they called her Cap O'Rushes. Dances were held, and Cap O'Rushes went in her fine clothes so that no one would recognize her. There she met and fell in love with the master's son, who on the 3rd night gave her a ring. Then when all the dances were over, he couldn't find her. When Cap O'Rushes found this out, she made him some gruel, which she sent up to him. And in the gruel, she put the ring. I hope he didn't bite into it and hurt his tooth. When he saw the ring, he asked for the person who had made the gruel. Up to his room was sent Cap O'Rushes, who took off her Cap O'Rushes, and there she was in her beautiful clothes. It's like a Cinderella story, is it not? It was not to be a grand wedding, and Cap O'Rushes' father was asked. Before the wedding, she went to the cook and told him not to put any salt in the food. So the wedding day came, and after they were married, all the company sat down to dinner. When they went to eat the meat, it was so tasteless that they couldn't eat it. But Cap O'Rushes' father tried one dish and then another, and then burst out crying. For he realized that meat is tasteless without salt, and that his daughter loved him. He cried because he had thought her lost. "No, father, here she is," said Cap O'Rushes. And she went up to him and put her arms around him, and so they were all very happy ever after. Well, a pleasant story. I guess I couldn't scare you with that one. I quite liked it. But I'll get you. You won't get away from the librarian. Until we meet again, goodbye. Go to your library. Goodbye.
This is the police. Put up your hands and come out.
What are you doing there, master?
Don't bother me with those things now, Igor. Quickly, pass me those flames there.
Yes, master. 2 flames coming up.
Can't you get anything right the first time? I don't mean those kind of flames. I mean these kind of flames. And witness you, Igor, my latest invention.
Yes, is that not fantastic, Igor?
Yes, master, but to me it just looks like a frame with 2 ordinary drinking glasses in it.
Don't be a yummy doomy doomstone. Do you not realize I have invented special glasses for myopic people?
You mean short-sighted, master?
What are you? You correct the count? I know what myopic means. Quickly, follow me.
Yes, master.
We will go to the dictionary.
Yes.
That will prove my point. Contradict the count. Oh, you must be crazy. Here it is, right here. Myopic. Short-sighted people. Yes, take it easy, Igor. Remember this law. Now, quickly, I must test my latest invention. Here, put them on.
Master, I'd rather not get involved.
Igor, do what you're told.
Yes, master.
All right, now, I want you to read this line to me.
Which line, master? I can't even see the car.
Igor, if you'd come over here and look properly, we'd be able to get this thing done. Now.
Yes, master, I'm coming.
All right, now, what we want is... Come here, Igor. Here, sit down.
Yes,
Now,
master.
sit down there. Now, just be very still. I know what we will test them with you. Here. Now, can you see that?
Can't see nothing, master.
Nothing.
Nothing, master.
I failed again. Can't see it. Wait a minute. Igor, look again very closely. Are you sure you can't see anything?
I can't see anything and nothing, master.
Fantastic! The Count has done it again. I'll make $1 billion.
How's that, master? How are you gonna do that?
Do you not realize, Igor? I have just invented sunglasses.
He who pretends to be a tree will surely be asked to leave.
The oracle received a man who'd recently been wed, who said his bride could read the stars from bumps across his head. Oh, that's poppycock and balderdash, the oracle exclaimed. Oh, no, the man said, no, it works. It just can't be explained. So you believe in magic bumps, said the oracle in doubt. Then tell me, sir, what happens when your bump supply runs out. Quite simple, said the man. To him, it's really not a chore. My wife just gets a hammer, and we start to raise some more.
The boo-boo bell says hello, and so do I. I am the oracle. I see all things. I know all things. I can tell your fortune, cast your fate, read your very thoughts. Look at me and fear. All right. You can stop laughing. Just because a guy makes a simple mistake. Well, I've done it once a day now for the past 7 years. Well, show a little respect, will you? Now we will look into the mist and find out whose horoscope we will talk of today. Swirling mist, whom the gods have kissed. Which sign, whose life will fortune twist? Ah, yes, Aries. Now, Aries people are those who are born between March the 21st and April the 19th. Aries people, as a rule, are of medium height, rather strong, with bushy eyebrows and dark hair. Aries should remember that the number 13, more than likely not, will play a significant part in their lives. Aries' personal interests tend to run along the lines of such things as personal appearance and health, vitality, length of life, and their own personal ability to succeed in chosen fields. Aries people should learn early in life to concentrate and direct their energies and not to interfere in affairs of others. Keeping all these things in mind, Aries, listen as I tell you your daily horoscope as soon as I get my spare one. Win a few, lose a few. There must be an echo in this room. And now for your horoscope. Ah, yes, it is coming to me. Yes. The atmosphere right now for you to show great affection. Yes, in the home. That little bit of personal attention and flattery can get you everywhere today. With a little effort, partnerships can be strengthened and old relationships can spring back to life. You know, I somehow get the feeling that the Buddha wants to add a few thoughts of his own. Let's find out, shall we? Is there a spirit present in this room? If there is, everybody knows there is. Now come, let's get it over with. Yes, he's coming. Ah, the spirit is coming. Very good, Voodoo, very good. Now here it comes. There's an S and an O and a P. Come on, Voodoo, here it is, a special note. Here it is. Today is an excellent day for you to tie a 100-pound weight to your middle and leap over a high cliff. Well, sure it is, Voodoo. Why don't you do it and show us how it's done, eh? Wait. I get more vibrations. Groovy vibes, babe. What are you saying now? Oh, you already have. That's how you became how you are, a spirit. Wow, that's very true. I'm sorry.
Out of sight.
Well, anyway, now it is time to read our letters. Oh, and what will this one say? Dear Oracle, was there ever such a thing as a real witch? And which is a witch trial? That's very interesting, and I will think on that. Now, let me see. You always do that. Now, yes, indeed there was. Now, let me see. A witch can be either a male or female, and is usually one who claims to have supernatural powers through the use of either white or black magic. Witch trials were a cruel and sadistic practice that occurred in Europe and the United States in the 17th and 18th centuries. Many thousands of innocent people were tortured and put to death until the practice was finally stopped about 1775. Nowadays, of course, we don't... Wait a minute. A message is coming to me. A witch's whisper. Oh, no. Look to the stars! Look to the stars!
You know something? Maybe my pets can make some crystal balls for him.
I am the Wolf Man. And welcome to the show. This is EECH, and I am the Wolf Man. We got some real moldy goldies from way back when. Hold on, please. Hello, I am the Wolf Man. What's that? Well, thank you very much, Vincent. That's groovy. Well, I think you're kind of groovy yourself. Okay, babe. Thanks. Thanks for calling. Yeah, you bet. Yep, what was that? Oh, Gypsy Woman? Sure, we got that. Now I'm gonna play it for you. Okay, babe. That was Vincent Price, eh? How about that? Just called up to say he really dug the show.
Are you ready, nurse?
Nurse Igor reporting for duty.
Very well, nurse. Now, put the bib on.
Yes, master.
Not on you, Igor. I mean on Brucey.
Why is it spaghetti time, master?
Oh, very funny. Just put the bib on Brucey, would you please?
Yes, master.
Yes, we will get you to work today, Brucey. There's no doubt about it. All right, I want to see if you have any cavities. So, open your mouth and... Igor.
Yes, master.
How can I possibly look into his mouth if you put the sheet right over him? Now, put the bib on correctly around his neck.
You could cut a hole in it, master.
Don't be funny, Igor. Use your noodle.
My noodle.
Your noodle.
There you are, master.
A little humor from the count. All right, very good.
All ready for action.
Thank you. All right, Brucey. Now open wide and let me see. Going to be tough and hard to get, eh? All right. This calls for drastic measures. All right, Igor. Hand me a mirror.
Yes, master.
Okay, now I want you to open up and I'm going to... Igor! How can I possibly get into his mouth with that? I meant the dental mirror.
Yes, master.
Oh, sometimes, you know. Thank you. Okay, Brucey, open the hangar and in comes the aeroplane.
Okay, Brucey, open the hangar. In comes the aeroplane.
Be very careful, Igor. Don't make mock of me. All right, Brucey, come on, kid. This is not working. He won't open his mouth.
How many cavities does he have, master?
How can I tell if he hasn't opened his mouth? There is another way to do it, though.
An X-ray, master.
Exactly.
Get the
X-ray
X-ray machine.
Very good.
Yes, master. Here comes one
Well,
X-ray machine coming up.
Very good.
Just tell me when you're ready, master.
I'll connect it up here.
Yes, master.
All right, let me angle it right here.
Angle it.
Get ready to throw the switch.
Ready, master.
Do it.
Very ready, master.
Well, let me know when it is.
Ready.
Good. Now,
Here's the X-ray, master.
it's come out fine, I think. Now, we will see what we will see. Igor, this is worse than I thought.
Let me see. It's got foot and mouth disease.
Red kryptonite makes me big and strong. Or is that spinach?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now for the moth hole in the fabric of our entertainment.
Griselda is a witch, my mom told me.
Griselda got a barbecue and held an outdoor dinner. To add some flavor to her steaks, she soaked them in paint thinner, which didn't help the taste at all, but added to the fun. And all agreed the steaks would be the only things well done. Griselda didn't notice that her guests thought it a joke to see their hostess struggling in a cloud of thick black smoke. She was too busy with her steaks and had no way of knowing her guests just couldn't wait 6 hours and one by one were going.
And now, for my song. Dough, a thing to make bread with. Ray from old Flash Gordon's gone. Me, a thing that rhymes with knee. Far a mist on London town. So what does Griselda care? Law aside, no parking there. Tea that comes before hee-hee. And that brings us back to dough, which is very reminiscent of a kitchen, and it rhymes with hello and hi, come on in. Okay, now what have we got in store for you today? It's got to be something really groovy. That, excuse me a minute. Hey, man. Come on, no freeloading, hey. Come on now, get going. Little trickster. Okay now, today we're going to make something really beautiful, and it's called scrambled alligator's eggs. Woo, heavy number. Okay now, first we take an alligator egg. Now, beauty, beauty. Then we take the egg shell out and dump that there. Then
we put the eggshell in, because I told you before, I can't stand the egg. It's just the shell I love. Now, whoops, can't use that. Oh, look, a broken scale, which reminds me of what I'm doing this for, a scale. That's an insider. Dig? And now let's try a little of the old posse corn. Just a sprinkling of such. I have no idea what it has to do with scrambled alligator eggs, but let's live a little, do your thing. And by the way, beauty is only skin deep. I'm afraid I'm going to have to go out and get skinned. Humor again. Now a few of the little Blanaluca leaves. That's good. And now for the last ingredient. And what are we going to have today? Okay. Gotcha! Don't you wink at me, you dirty bird. Okay, now, what do we got over here that we can use? Oh, no, we use the Gerlson beans. Remember, they shouldn't be confused with Boysen beans. I know what, a couple of little pieces of good old carrots for the eyes. Lovely old carrots for the eyes. You know, they're really good. And as I have mentioned before, they should be shaven clean and really scrubbed to get rid of all the germs. Okay, we're just about ready. Now, a little of the old secret cow juice. And we're ready. So here we go. Over to the cauldron. And in she goes. Cauldron, toilet trouble. Why not boil? Why not bubble? Now for tasters. Forget it! Oh, that is not in sight. If your stomach, no.
Igor, wait! What are you doing with that wheelbarrow?
Master, I'm taking Brucey out for some fresh air.
You silly ninny-goo-goo-goops. Do you not understand? We have not had fresh air here for over 13 years.
Yes, Master.
But you know, Igor, today I have a magic feeling that something will happen to make Brucey work for us.
Master, I have a great idea.
What is it?
Why don't we butter him up? Then he'll work.
Let's try it, Igor.
Right. Brucey, your eyes are so beautiful. One blue, one green, one yellow,
Brucey.
one pink.
Brucey.
Ah, Brucey.
Work for the Count.
Work for
as
the
you
Count.
worked for my father and his father before him.
Yes.
And make it possible for Igor and the Count to return to their beloved homeland.
Transylvania, here I come. Right back where I started from.
Igor,
Oh,
I think you have found it.
found what?
Do you not understand that music has ways to calm the savage beast? We will give him music.
Good, Master. I will sing, and you can play.
Igor, no. I have a better idea. I will play, and you will sing. Come.
Yes, Master.
Are you ready, Igor?
Yes, I'm ready, Master. Bruce and me and the Count makes three.
Swing it.
We're happy in my blue heaven. We're going to Transylvania. Here I come, right back where I started from. My brothers, moving astray. Darling, a bird sing and everything. Sun kisses, there's gone LA.
Igor, this does not seem to be helping Brucey at all.
It's not doing anything for me either, Master.
Yes, but what can we do to make him work again?
Master, I think there's always fresh air.
Well, maybe you're right, Igor.
Yes,
All right, get the leash.
Yes, Master.
Hey, don't forget his muzzle.
All right, you can stop looking. I found him.
Dr. Petvet heard a man say, "Doctor, if you please, can you give me a lecture about animal disease?" Doctor said, "I'll gladly come. I'll speak to you for free. I'll see you at the lecture hall on Friday at 3:30. The lecture started right on time, and he spoke to vets and shepherds and told them of a bad disease you get from petting leopards. Yes, leopards are contagious, and I know, 'cause I've known lots. They don't give you a temperature, but they'll give you lots of spots."
Oh, there's Dr. Pedvet. I was just... Whoa!
Oh, you like this, don't you?
Whoa, what a thing today.
Yeah, isn't he cutie? You know what this is?
It's a glass bowl.
You're so clever. No, this is a spotted salamander.
Salamander.
I'm going to take him out of here, and I want you to watch him. Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at him go. Isn't he something?
Whoa,
Yes,
it's got
sir.
little yellow spots on top.
Now, these fellas, they reach a length of, oh, they can go from 6 to 8 inches, and the record is 9 inches. Now, you see these yellow, irregular spots here, aren't they pretty?
Yeah.
Boy. And guess what I call them?
Salamander Sally.
Nope, I call them Spotty.
Because he's got spots on him.
That's right. They're all arranged in a regular row along the back and each side there. See? From eye to the tip of his tail. Right down there. See the tip? There we go. And here, let's give him a little moisture. He has to have a lot of moisture, this guy. There we go. There we are, fella. Look at him. Isn't he a cutie? Yes, sir. Now, sometimes in warm rain, they make mass migrations to woodland ponds, you see, and they range from Nova Scotia and Gaspé Peninsula to the central Ontario and as far south as Georgia. How about that? That's a pretty big area. Isn't that nice?
I've never seen one on Frightenstein.
Oh, yeah, look at it. Oh, here, careful now, young fella. I don't want you hurting yourself. You're too cute.
Wait till I see the count. I'll tell him about the salamander.
Yeah. Oh, he'll love the old salamander. He's one of my favorites, I'll tell you.
Oh, I like him. He's small.
Now, when they leave the water, they're 2 to 3 inches long. Oh, come here. Oh, I'm going to put you in here if you'll behave yourself. There we are. Get that water swishing around there. That's it, Spotty. Where'd I go?
Nice.
Polka dot.
Polka dot.
That's right.
Polka dot.
Now, they're studied quite a bit in laboratories, too, you see. And the animals make sure that you must make sure that the terrarium, and you know what that means, eh?
Yes, that's like an aquarium, but only for terraries.
No, not quite. It's all for our little serpent friends and all those creatures.
And lizards.
And you must have a lot of water in there in order that he can keep himself moist at all times. So he looks his best. We always want him to look our best.
He looks like a little lizard.
Well, that's right. He's of the lizard family anyway, isn't he? All right. Now, Igor, I want you to have polka dot.
Me?
That's right. He's yours.
He's so small. Do you think we have to tell the slot? I'm very frightened. He's...
Well, what have I told you before about that? We've got to be honest and ask.
I'll tell you what. I'll phone him.
All right, if you wish.
On
you
the
phone
interior
him.
phone.
Very well. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Slot. Just hang on a minute. Dr. Pettet wants to have a word with you.
Hello there. This is Dr. Petvet. Now, I was wondering if it's possible for Igor to have... Thank you. Well, so much for that. Well, there we are. You can't win them all, eh, Igor? We haven't won any yet. But don't worry, I'll be back to see you.
Goodbye, Spotty.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Not go away. We're coming back.
You know what? The mosquitoes grow so big in Texas that one landed at the airport and they filled him with 10 gallons of gas before they realized it was just a mosquito. Lunchtime.
Oh,
oh dear, the professor made a lot of fuss about a magazine that said it was unnatural for skin to be bright green. All my friends, he cried out loud, have got a green complexion. Your skin is green or pink or blue by natural selection. You have no choice. You're stuck with what you've got until you're dead. The next thing they'll be saying is it's wrong to have two heads.
How do you do, my friends everywhere and abundant in number? Men and women, boys and girls, children, people. I am Professor Julius Sumner Miller, and my business is physics. And our special business today, the wonderful behavior of a bob on a string. A bob on a string. And someone must certainly be led to say, Professor, how can you be enchanted by a thing so trivial? What is that all about? And my answer, I could lecture for 100 hours and not exhaust the subject. But for us here, an exercise which you can do yourself and be enchanted by it. First, we observe that I have a bob on a short string whose motion is fast. Then I have a bob on a longer string whose motion is slower. And then I have a bob on a longer string still whose motion is slower still. And I'm going to propose an exercise which reveals some wonderful numbers. And so I would talk to you about the beauty of numbers. Oh, there's so much to say. Like prime numbers, for example. Prime numbers. You know 1 is prime, 3 is prime, 5 is prime, 7 is prime, 11 is prime, 13 is prime. I call attention to that pair. This is called a closely packed prime pair. 11 and 13. 17 and 19 is a closely packed prime pair. An interesting exercise for you to contemplate, and mark you, I may never get back to this experiment. Why? Because I am so delighted with prime numbers that I might talk to you for a whole hour about prime numbers. Here's the exercise for you. 11, 13, 17, 19, 29, 31. Yeah, they are prime. As we go higher in the number system, the occurrence of closely packed prime numbers gets less often. Question, do they run out? That's a good question. It has been a question for us for 2,000 years, since Euclid, and we have not the answer yet. Another thing, I left out the number 2. Notice all the prime numbers are odd numbers. Are there any even primes? Yes. 2 is the only one. You know what a prime number is? It has factors only itself and 1. So, I'll have to tell you on another program more about prime numbers because I cannot really, in conscience clear, escape the talk about them.
The professor, dig it. Ooh, sure.
But here, short string and bob, longer. And here's what I want to have. I want to have 3 of these in the manner I show you. And I want them to be of very special lengths. I want this one to be 10 centimeters long. Want this one to be 40 centimeters long. And I want that one to be 90. 10, 40, and 90 centimeters long. Then what am I going to do? With a clock, a stop clock, I am going to set one into motion and clock it. Let me clock, say, 20 vibrations. See, I start 0, 1, 2, 3, und so weiter, and so further. I clock 20 vibrations, the time for 20 oscillations. I clock 20 oscillations of this one. This one is 40 centimeters, and I clock 20 oscillations of that. This one is 90 centimeters long, and I clock 20 oscillations of that, and I write down the time. See, it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. I clock 20. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. I clock 20, and I write the numbers down. I'll write them right in there on the next program, and you will see how enchanting those numbers are. And I thank you for watching us.
I've seen that fellow somewhere before.
The count says to stay tuned. Ooga booga.
Would you dig the fat man move?
You know, even with all of my books here, I do become quite lonely at times. Why don't you write me a letter? I'd like to hear from you.
Castle lights are growing dim. There's no one left but me and him. When next we meet in Frankenstone, don't come alone.
This show is definitely over. Or almost, anyway.